Hi there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. This is the deck that I'm using, the Karma Music Tarot. I've had a lot of issues regarding this reading. First of all, I couldn't connect to my Wi-Fi since last night. And then this morning I had issues with my camera of my laptop. Anyway, it's sorted out now. Everything is fine. It's fine now. So let's start with your reading, Capricorn. Universe, what do you want to allow to come through for Capricorn today? Benevolent energies of the universe, cosmic mother and father, ancestors. Source, whatever you resonate as to my viewers, what do you want to allow to come through for Capricorn today? Okay, I'm just going to meditate on the cards for a few seconds. Okay, let's start. Okay, bottom of the deck is the 9 of coins. I think I should just hold it up close so that you can see very clearly what it looks like. 9 of coins. I'm going to draw an oracle card now. Sufi Wisdom Oracle, like I used the last time. Okay, here's the box of the Sufi Wisdom. Okay. Let's see what the universe has to say. Celebrate life. Make your life a celebration. Sorry, I'm not reading my glasses. I didn't want to put my glasses on because the camera's, the screen is reflecting on my glasses. Okay. Where is that? Okay, bottom of the deck was 9 of coins. The distinct feeling I get from the 9 of coins here is somebody who has attained financial abundance through constraint, meaning this person has attained, you see that long road there ahead, this person has attained this wealth through reflection, inner reflection. You see the, at the, almost like a small garden, something that she created herself through her own hard work and dedication. Through constraints she created. It's possibly, it could this me seeing me saying she. Sorry, sometimes when I have a lot of thoughts in my head, I stumble over my words. Okay. This energy, the fact that it's a woman doesn't mean this reading is for a woman. Okay. I forgot to say time is fluid. Energies are interchangeable. This could be your energy or people that you're in contact with. And you have to understand that it's not necessarily your energy, but it could be someone else that you're dealing with. whatever I pick up on. Okay, so the Nine of Coins represents someone that has developed mental, it could be mental as well, yes, but developed material abundance through constraint, meaning they were possibly in a situation, it could be possibly any, it almost indicates to me, Capricorn, it's somebody, if this is not the energy that you're currently in, or this has already passed, this just could mean that you need to think out of the box. Okay, use your constraints, in other words, to create something that would eventually help you to get out of a situation that you're possibly in. Okay, you see that long road there, that is a sign of somebody, that this card represents earth and air energy. So this person understands the value of having both energies and creating the world that, or creating the wealth that they need. Okay, possibly through constraint, and using that constraint, in other words, to advance them in life. If I cannot help but think of, it's almost like somebody who has a type of a characteristic. Okay, it could be, I think this reading is going to be very long, so I'm going to cut it in two, and then I'm going to start the second part and post it as part 2. Okay, if it comes to that. I think this person, through constraint, has to create something, or has created something, because this constraint forced them to think out of the box, basically. There's a book that I read a few years ago. They made a movie out of the book, A Wrinkle in Time. Oprah also, she also stars in the movie, where one of the godlike or entity figures spoke to the young girl, and she said to her, your biggest flaws, or your flaws, are also your gifts. Okay, your flaws are your gifts, and your flaws, you can use your flaws to your advantage, in other words, to propel you forward in life. So basically what it's telling you is, it's almost like, if you somebody who struggles with anger, basically, this is the easiest example I can think of. If you're somebody who struggles with anger, I'm not even started with the reading yet. If you're somebody who's struggling with anger, you need to use that anger and develop it into something creative, possibly. Okay, I don't know what it is. I don't know what the reading is for. Okay, first card is the Nine of Swords. You will see there on the Nine of Swords, it's a woman. She's sitting in front of a typewriter, and these are the swords. The swords represent your thoughts, your mental state. And you will see there at the bottom, there's a small figure looking at the woman. She is almost like in a mental contemplative state, but also it's almost like she was placed in this state. It's almost like a problem. You see the small figure at the bottom staring at, it's almost like you, Capricorn, you're staring at the problem, and it seems extremely big, possibly. The problem seems overwhelming to you. It could also indicate that you possibly could have experienced grief or loss of some kind. She is like very far away, contemplating as to it's almost like she wants to express herself, but she has reservations, or she's scared to express herself, or she doesn't feel that she can express herself fully. But it comes across to me more like you facing a problem that seems a bit overwhelming to you, or a situation that seems a bit overwhelming to you, Capricorn. Okay, next card is the Knight of Cups. Knights represent people. Court cards represent people. This could be an energy that you're currently in. It could be an energy that you were propelled into this energy because of this card that we started off with. The Knight of Cups usually in the tarot, ordinary tarot deck, represents somebody who has an abundance of emotion, somebody who has probably a very romantic person, etc. But this card now here, you will see, if you look closely, has a cup in his hands and he's looking at the sky. He's like somebody who's wearing his emotions on his sleeve. He's holding this cup. It's almost like he's nursing a wound. There's possibly a lot of anger and anxiety or depression accompanying this situation, because this is the energy that I get. It's almost like somebody who's looking at the sky for answers, and the mask is wearing a clown mask, and clowns represent people that want to bring joy to others and make them laugh. But some clowns, I don't know, some children are scared of clowns. And the reason why some kids may feel scared of clowns, it's because there's a hidden aspect to the mask that he's wearing, because the mask is hiding. The mask is probably hiding anger, frustration, masked emotions, basically. He's looking towards the sky, almost like he's looking for answers to heavenwards. Okay. Then the next card is the Temperance card. This card represents balance, somebody who needs to strike balance in their life. It could also indicate divine intervention of some sort, almost like you having a spiritual epiphany or a spiritual moment in your life because of this Nine of Swords energy that we started off the reading with. So the Temperance card is basically just telling you that moderation, or not only moderation, but balance is necessary. Yeah, balance is necessary in a specific situation, Capricorn, whatever the situation might be that you're facing. I don't know what it is that you're facing, Capricorn. I don't know if you can see, if you look up closely, you see it's almost like the wings. The cocoon, I mean, she has butterfly wings, which indicate to me that in order for you to come into the state of temperance and of balance and of moderation, you need to go into reflection mode, go into the cocoon status in order to develop this wings or this growth, if I can put it that way. If you look up close, you will see one of the spots in a wing almost looks like a bear. I don't know if you can notice that. I don't know, I just saw this. I've worked with this deck for a very long time now. This is the first time I saw it. So I'm going to look up what the bear is trying to tell you. Okay, later after I finish the reading. It's already over 15 minutes. Next card is the devil card. And I don't want you to be alarmed. I don't want to show the explicit nature of the devil card. I don't. But this is the devil card. You will see there are two figures. They are tied to the devil. Okay. I don't want you to be alarmed about this card. You have to understand the devil represents a type of an energy. Okay. And this energy, you will see here. I'm just going to close the phallic parts. The devil, the wings of the devil are like bat wings and the feet are like webbed. And then he has like a wand in his hand. The devil represents an energy. Lots of people through organized religion have started to portray the devil as an entity. But the devil is an energy that we all as humans have inside of us, okay? And it could represent anything. It could represent obsession, narcissistic behavior. It could represent manipulative tendencies, bossy behavior, ego-based behavior. What else? The bat wings indicates that the bat, I mean the devil, has authority in the air realms. The webbed feet indicates that he has the ability to use your emotions. The webbed feet indicates to me in this reading is almost like a water animal, and his feet is webbed, and he can move with ease through the water, which means the devil controls our emotions, our desires, lust, and stuff like that, and carnal behaviors, carnal tendencies. That is what it represents. It's our own energies inside of us, okay? And these energies imprison us. You will see these people are tied to him. And the stick in his hand is almost like a wand, like a, you know, a wand that the magician uses, or a person that practices magic uses, to indicate that it's almost like he has control, okay? He can take control of your emotions, but it's not an he, it's an energy that we allow to take control of our lives, and we don't assert the necessary we don't do the necessary mental work, in other words, to fight these type of energies or urges that brings about this type of energy. Okay, it can come in many forms, even sexual obsession or stuff like that as well. Okay, so I don't know, Capricorn, this is your reading. We also know that you are represented by the devil card, so you're appearing in your own reading. So I don't know if there are certain tendencies that you need to work on in order for you to balance something out in your life. But you have to understand we have to, in order for us to accomplish things or to attain the life that we want, we have to do the work. Okay, we have to make the sacrifices and we have to do the work. The next card is the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords are represented by air signs, especially probably Aquarius. This is someone, the Queen of Swords represents someone with somebody who understands the truth, somebody who is not scared to express their truth, somebody who is aligned in the mental state. She understands the polarities of life because you will see there's a yin and yang sign there. So she understands the polarities of life, that you need to balance out these polarities in order to create the life that you desire and that you need. And you will see there at the bottom, there's almost like a board. It looks like a chess board. This indicates to me that she understands that life is like a game of strategy. And you have to learn how to play it in order for you to not be a victim. Okay? And you currently in a victim state with this card. Whether whatever, or you possibly stuck in a energy that leaves you in this state. Like I said, the devil is an energy. It's not a physical entity or something. I think people were misled. And I'm not trying to disregard what we were taught, but I think we need to take a new perspective on how we see things and how it was taught to us. Okay? It's not someone or an entity that makes you do things. It's energies and characteristics. The devil represents characteristics that we have inside ourselves. Okay? She can also be considered as the queen of igloo. Oh my God. Sorry. The queen of equilibrium. Balance. Okay. Next card is the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. This is somebody who is somebody who has reached a clear state of mind. And this is the energy that you can be in if you... You know what, Capricorn? It's almost I get the distinct feeling I'm doing this reading for somebody who is in a situation where they need to decide. I cannot help but to get the feeling that this is an energy that has been, this could possibly be the case, an energy that's been around for a while now, especially now in this specific time that we're currently facing with the pandemic and etc. But I get the distinct feeling this could be someone embarking or facing a specific situation where they have to decide on a specific route in life that they need to choose, or they, not a specific route, it's more like these two cards here, this one and this one. I just told you this person is very far removed, they're facing a problem, and this card indicates moodiness, like I said, and anger. It's almost like the universe wants to tell you that there's something inside of you. You possibly have something that you want to tell the world. I don't know what it is. This is the music tarot deck. Okay, so I don't know if this person is artistic in nature but I get the distinct feeling this person is artistic in nature, and the best way to express or overcome this moodiness or anxiety or anger that you're feeling is to express it. It's almost like, I think we all know the rapper Eminem. I'm one of his biggest fans, and I love rap music, by the way, and I'm not like specifically liking, I have a huge and vast taste in music, but I love rap music because it's very powerful. Okay, it's a very powerful type of genre of music where people can actually reach millions and millions of youth, especially young people who listen to music and they find the inspiration through this music. It's almost like you have to harness this anger or whatever it is that you're feeling and use it productively. Capricorn, that's what I get. Okay. After the ace of, okay, like I said, you will, at eventually you will receive the clarity that you desire. Okay. And the reason why you're going to receive this clarity is because you're going to overcome the devil energy. Okay, whatever negative issue it is, remember what I told you about. I think I just spoke to you about a wrinkle in the sun, where this woman said, or one of the entities told her, your flaws are also your gifts. And one of your flaws could be stubbornness. It could be the fact that you're persistent. Okay, so persistence can have a negative side to it as well as a positive. Stubbornness can have a positive as well as a negative side to it. So what she's trying to say is basically use that to propel yourself forward in life and stay grounded in the process, because the devil energy is not the energy that you want to stay in. So it requires you to become grounded, and this is what the Page of Cups represents to me today. You will see there at the bottom there's almost like a face of a woman lying there, and then there's this image of it's almost like a lotus flower and water. It's almost like the universe is trying to tell you, ground yourself by connecting to nature, connecting to possibly the spiritual aspect of yourself. I don't think people realize the value of withdrawing and like really taking time out to reflect, to connect with nature, and then come back and face whatever situation it is that they're facing. Okay? You can connect with nature in many ways. But somehow this tells me spirituality. I don't know why, but the Tower card keeps popping up. When you look at the Tower card in this deck represents the Eiffel Tower. And I said in the previous reading to Pisces that the Eiffel Tower, or the tower, to me represents the physical body, and the top part your mental state. You cannot accomplish or achieve goals in life if your mental state is not okay. You have to sort that out first. And that requires you to move out of a victim mentality. Okay? And no rewards or no progress is going to be made if you stay in a victim mentality state. The next card is the Lover's card. This is a beautiful card. It's a Major Arcana card. And Major Arcana cards are represented by major lessons that you need to learn in life. So, Temperance, balance. The Devil card, you need to overcome some shadowy behavior or things. You know what I just said earlier. The Lovers, to me in this deck, represents that you need to make a choice about something, possibly old and new. There's a man. These are two women. The one woman represents tradition. she will accept him for who he is. And then there's a more progressive feminist type of woman that it's I don't think you have to choose between a woman or Capricorn. It's this just the energy that it represents, almost like a choice that you make. Are you going to progress into a more be brave? Possibly this card requires you to be brave. You need to make a choice whether you're going to stay in a situation that's going to be comfortable for you, possibly a comfort zone, and then or are you going to move in the direction that's more progressive and contains more growth for you? And with the angel in the background watching over you, you will make the right choice. Okay? This is followed by the Nine of Swords. I mean the Seven of Swords, sorry. The Seven of Swords represents to me in this reading, you will see as a gun. It's almost like he's cautiously treading forward, very cautiously. Possibly somebody who is afraid, alert and afraid, going into unknown territory, and they arming themselves basically, okay, for whatever lies ahead. This is followed by the Fool God. You look, this is a beautiful card. This card starts off the Major Arcana deck. Major Arcana is your basic, not basic, but the major life lessons that you need to learn. This basically indicates, because the Seven of Swords indicates somebody who's treading carefully, who is like arming themselves because they're going on a journey. Okay? They made their choice with the Lover's card, and they're going on a journey, and they like on the precipice of something. They don't know what's going to happen. But this is what life is. Our life is a continuous full journey where we have to embark on endeavors that is scary. But would you much rather wonder what it would be like when you grow old, or are you going to take the chance? That's your choice at the end of the day. Okay? And at the end of the day, like at the bottom of the deck, the Nine of Coins indicates, like I said, through constraint. And obviously you're facing some constraint of some kind. This was at the bottom of the deck. And what this is, the celebrate life, make your life a celebration. This also indicates to me, Capricorn, that you need to embrace the polarities of life and understand that I know this is something that we all fight. We all have an issue with this, even I do. But this is something that we need to understand. We cannot control everything in our life. Certain things we cannot control. Okay? Do what you can and leave the rest. That's all you can do. Okay? And try to understand that regardless of what the situation is in your life, there's always room for celebration, to take time out to reflect, like I said here with the Page of Cups. Take time out to reflect, rest, recuperate, ground yourself with nature, do something valuable for yourself. It could be anything. Meditation, eating healthy, going to join a spiritual practice, yoga, anything, okay? Anything to balance out that energy. Anyway, that's your reading for today, Capricorn. It's 34 minutes long. Let's hope it loads. Take care. Bye.